OLE'S at the wheel. Doesn't have the same ring to it, does it? MUFC, Adams at the wheel. Tell me how good does it feel? Speaking facts and keeping it real. No agendas, crap talk or spill. The greatest road trips of them all. I've seen it all. MUFC, OLE'S at the wheel. Doesn't have the same ring to it, does it? Yes, people, hello, it's back. Road trips are here. Mark that song out of 10 for me. Drop your comments in below. What do you think? Am I an idiot, or am I just entertaining myself like a lot of United fans at the moment when we're actually on our way, or even inside the grounds, or at home watching it on TV? It has been that drab, but it is back. Football, thankfully, is back, even though international breaks are turgid, horrible, long, painful is the word. We haven't had anything from Ole apart from yesterday's press conference. We haven't heard from him from that, apart from the interview after the City game. So it's been absolutely intense. It's just been a really weird international break. It's good to have some football back to talk about, realistic football. And realistically, the hot topic right now is how United are going to approach the rest of this season, how Ole's going to approach. It's got to be game by game, hasn't it? Because if it doesn't go well today against Watford, then the same old questions and the same nightmare scenario for Ole that we thought he was going to be faced with over the international break. He wasn't, because he was on his jollies. It's going to happen all over again. He's going to be absolutely pummeled by interviewers after the game if it goes wrong, and rightly so. He's took an holiday in the midst of probably one of the worst spells that this football club's had in the last decade. All over the place right now. I did obviously the press conference. I covered everything that was going on yesterday with all these. We weren't surprised with anything that came out of Ole's mouth, was we? I don't tend to take anything to heart and what's said in press conferences now. I listened to Brendan Rodgers' press conference. We covered that on Thursday. And yeah, they've scripted. They have to say what they've got to say, but deep down, that's where negotiations are happening behind the scenes, and that's where you'd expect all the negotiating, if something went wrong again today against Watford, to be happening. How is he going to approach it today? It's just, we haven't got a clue. We're talking like everyone's training well. Yeah, happy days, everyone's happy with that. We know this. Same thing said every single press conference. You'd expect players to be training well. You'd expect United players to be wanting to put in the extra effort, if that is the case. With the way performances have gone recently on the pitch, you'd expect a reaction. Have I not been saying this in every single road trip so far this season, though? It's got to a stage where saying the same thing is all we can do. But you got to look at this one today and go, yeah, I'm not even going to say it. I'm going to, but I'm not going to in the normal way. It's a massive game, obviously, because it is. But ultimately, it's a game United should win, because relegation for the Watford. Is it going to ease anything? Is it going to change anyone's mind regarding the situation at United right now with Ole, with everything going on? No, not one bit. No one's sort of been. No one's actually been taken aback or are surprised with anything that goes on anymore at the football club, and they won't be kidded into thinking that this is it now. We've turned the corner. It's as simple as that. That every single United fan now, even if you are a big Ole backer, or you back him till the end, or you're behind the football club and everything that they're doing right now, even reality, modern day football, a defeat against Watford, or a draw even, or a poor performance and a win, it's not going to be good enough. It's not good enough. And the positives that you'd want to take out of a win today, you can't, because we did this against Spurs and we all knew. Sorry, my camera's on a bit of a spin cycle there. We did this against Spurs and everyone came out the ground 3-0, probably one of our best performances of the season. Yeah, albeit against the poor Spurs side, but you can only play who's in front of you. And we all said it then. Look, we're not getting carried away. We've got bigger games to come. What was it? The Atalanta game in between the Liverpool and Leicester game. We won that, got away with it a bit. Then we had the Spurs game before the City game. Yeah, we got Watford today, and then it's Chelsea away. So really, it's not going to change. It's still going to be the same old really, because Chelsea are just on a different planet to us. They're in a miles better place, and we're going to be in trouble against Chelsea. We're looking at Watford today going, we just need to get points on the board so we can maybe still be in the top half of the table come the Christmas break. That sounds absolutely mental. That sounds absolutely mental, but let's be fair, it's reality, innit? That's what we're looking at right now. We're looking at getting a win against Watford, moving on to midweek against Villarreal. I'm scared about that game as well, never mind Chelsea, but 3 away games in a week. Ooh, that is danger zone for United. We used to think that away games was where we were actually pulling it back, you know what I mean? The old unbeaten away record and everything like that, but that's gone now. It went with a bang against Leicester, and it was coming, let's be fair, it was coming. Watford today is kidding no one, and let's take it serious, yeah? We're all assuming that United are just going to turn up this week and it's all going to be better. We keep doing this, and I've said this all along. I said this against Atalanta before the game. It's like we seem to be forgetting about the opposition. We seem to be forgetting that they're going to be training. They've had no holiday. They've been in the training ground, working on it, figuring out exactly how United are going to play, working out a plan. They've had a good break, so they're going to be absolutely banging up for it. At Watford, you know what I mean? We should say this should be a win, but deep down we're all thinking, hang on a minute, let's just calm down. Watford have turned us over here before when we was in better form. It's no given that we're going to win today. I sound like a broken record, but I've said that nearly every game now. But we've got to start looking at it going, right, okay, we have got no God-given right. And I think Watford are 4 points behind us if they win the game today. Now let that sink in. That tells you exactly where we're at. That tells you exactly where Manchester United are at and how arrogant the fan base is to think that, you know what, we can still turn this round. We're fighting for top 4. Oh, we're fighting for title at the start of the season. Well, that's gone by the by now, hasn't it? So, yeah, I just feel like, look, let's just calm ourselves down. Let's give ourselves a slap of reality and go, look, we're going to have to earn this win today if we're going to get that win. We are going to have to be on point. The effort is going to have to be exactly the same as what Watford is. And inevitably, in the end, like at Tottenham, the better players will pull through for you and we will get the win, because I'm not expecting any tactical masterclass. That's gone. I don't expect anything from Ole anymore. All we can hope for, realistically, is United putting in the same amount of effort as our opponents, and then one of the big guns pulls it out of the bag for us. That's it. That is all we're going to get. That's all we've had in all the years under Ole. People say the Spurs game, yeah, tactically. No, it wasn't. All we did was match them up, and we just had the better players. We had the Ronaldos, the Brunos, the Cavani's, and they had no one. They were all misfiring, and Spurs were in a bad place. So that's where we're at, and that is the reality of the situation. Today, someone will turn up for United and will probably win us the game. I'm going with 2-0 to United today. And you know, I've been realistic with my score predictions recently, guys. I've predicted we'll lose to Liverpool and to City. I said we'd draw against Atalanta in a week. This one today, I just feel like Watford, my God, as much as I know United are bad at the moment, dear God, if he doesn't get it right today, and I'm watching a YouTube video of Ben Foster eating his pizza off Ranieri because Watford have beaten United, then that is it, innit? There's absolutely zero comeback from that, and Ole deserves every bit of criticism, and so do the players to a certain extent as well, that's coming their way. Let's not forget, this is a team that's already sacked a manager once this season in Watford. This is a team that's expected to go down. We have got big games coming up. We just need some points on the board. Get some points on the board and actually go into them tough run of games going through Christmas now, because you know what, Norwich away under Dean Smith, Brentford with players back away coming up in the next few weeks. They're not easy games under the floodlights at Brentford as well. So Watford today is massive in terms of just getting some points on the board, staying relevant in the league table, actually being in front of Arsenal by the time we play them would be nice. But if we're having to play Arsenal to claw points back on them, then seriously, that tells you everything you need to know and how poor we really are at the moment. So for me, I'm looking at this today going, I do expect to win, but I'm not being kidded by it, pretty much like everyone else. In terms of Watford's team, I'm not going to act like I know everything there is to know about Watford. They're a poor team, in my opinion. The way they play, the players they've got, yeah, they may be getting a little bit of a bounce off Ranieri. They may be up for it, they may be disciplined, but that's about it. If you cannot beat teams like this, then you're ultimately up for the high jump. And that's where Ollie really is now. He's just literally standing on the edge of the cliff. Is he going to take a step back, or is he taking a step forward today? That's what I say. That's where I'm at with this game. Guys, that is your road trip. Let me know what you think about the new song. Should that be it? Should that be the way it goes now? Forget Ollie's at the wheel, Adam's at the wheel. Adam Matic at the wheel, people. Let me know what you think. Get your comments in below, guys. Obviously, mark the song out of 10, like I asked. Let me know what you think. And let me know what you're thinking today. Where's your head at? Where is your head at right now? Is it a case you know we're going to win, but you're not getting carried away by it? What if we lose? Oh my God. Guys, subscribe to the United Stand. Get your comments in below. Give the video a like. Thank you for all the support I'm receiving personally and on the channel recently. It's absolutely on point, guys, and thank you. I'm just going to go and grab my mate now. We're literally on the road. Here we go. This is it. Football's back. 4 months straight, people. Whoop, whoop.